In today's video, we are checking out a mod that will completely take over your Minecraft world. And similar to infection mods, this will start happening as soon as you spawn in. But rather than an infection or a virus, this time it will be an invasion. So if you didn't know already, this mod is very heavily based on the War of the Worlds, which you may know from the book or the actual movie that came out a couple years back. So very similar to the Alien mod that I did previously, this one is a lot different than a lot of the horror mods out there. So before we get into these recipes right here, I do just want to quickly show you how this actually works. And since this is a mod showcase, I do just want to use this creative item that I have here, which is the invasion start item right here. And obviously you wouldn't have this in survival, it's just for creative, just so I can show you guys. But if we go ahead and press this, you'll notice a little message popping up on our screen. And an absolutely horrific sound that follows it as well. Extermination is on his way. So again, if you were playing this in survival, this would just happen absolutely randomly. So you're always going to be extremely anxious of when this is going to happen. But when it does, probably going to regret it. And sooner or later, it's going to start raining in your world just like this, followed by a thunderstorm. And that is when stuff starts to get really serious. And sooner or later, you are actually going to see lightning strike the ground. And before you know it, one of these things is just going to rise up from the ground. And the animation for this is so spot on to the movie as well. It will fully rise up, and that's when it will actually begin harvesting, which basically means it's got the go-ahead to completely destroy your world, which is exactly what's happening right here. I mean, look at that. That is serious business. Oh my god. Yeah, like, it's just going to be destroying all the mobs. It's just going to be hunting them down. Right now, he's going for that skeleton and zombie, but they're hiding behind a tree. Or maybe the cow, actually. Who are you going for? Who do you fancy? Just the design of this tripod is so cool looking. The sound, look at him freaking out. He knows he's cool. Even on the actual feet themselves, you've got like, look at that. That is proper. Oh, he's on the move. One of these guys is pretty much already enough to just destroy everything in sight. But if you did want more, all right, shut up now. But as I was saying, if you did want more of these guys, you can spawn them in. So yeah, we can spawn in, like, let's just spawn in a good couple here. Let's have a look. Spawn on this little canyon, one over here. I mean, look at this already. Like, that just looks like something out of a movie right there. Look at that. Unfortunately, they don't actually make the craters themselves, but oh god, what have I done here? This is not what you want in your Minecraft world. Look at them. Look at him walking. Oh my god. I just absolutely love this mod. So since those guys are over there just chilling, killing whatever they want, I do want to show you a couple of items and stuff that you can actually get with this mod. Starting out with this thing right here. This is actually a tripod horn, and you could probably guess what it does, but these can be dropped once you actually take down a tripod. Oh my god, look at it. So this horn right here can be dropped once you actually take down a tripod, which I'll show you how to do in just a minute, which probably involves one of these things right here. But if we go ahead and right click this, there we go. So if you wanted to freak out your friends or anything like that after like an alien invasion and they actually thought it was safe, you can use one of these just to create the same sound. So the items that I have here is actually the alien decoder. You'll need 2 of these horns. You'll also need an alien battery and some scrap metal. So you might be thinking, where the hell do I get any of this stuff? And that is where these structures right here come into place. So these structures right here are the dead tripods. They'll actually spawn in all different biomes. I'll show you some variations in a minute. And so these aren't actually going to harm you or anything, but if you go up to them, start right clicking, might take a little bit of a while here, but there you go. You see all that stuff right there that is just dropped. So all of this stuff right here, like the scrap metal that we saw on the crafting bench, we've got some glass, we've got some iron, some blocks of iron, some redstone lamps, and some alien batteries as well. So this one right here is the snowy one that'll appear in sort of like the cold or the snowy biomes. Same design and everything for the model, but it is just snowy on top just to match the biome. And if you're in creative mode and you're building like a map for this mod or anything, you can actually place these as full entities. Here's one that's just like a basic one. It hasn't got any sort of like biome detail or anything like that. We've got the sandy one right there that's obviously got the sand instead of the snow, with the actual texture of sand on top that looks awesome. We've got the Badlands one as well, which is all covered in red sand. And like you just saw, we do actually have the snow variant as well. So the dead tripods right here aren't too rare, but you will actually have to go out and find them. They're not going to be laying everywhere, so you will have to do some exploring to find them. But as you saw, the gear is definitely worth it. So going back to this alien decoder here, now we know where to get all this sort of loot. So if we actually use this, a message will appear just like before. Says send in message right there, and then after a few seconds, there we go. A message got sent to the aliens. The extermination will stop and no aliens will appear for now. So obviously, since these guys are actually spawned in, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to stay here. But if they did naturally spawn and rise up like we saw with the first one, then they're pretty much going to disappear for at least a little while until it happens again, because there's quite literally no stopping this. So moving on right here, we do actually have another recipe, and this is for a grenade, which, as you guessed it, definitely helps in taking down these guys right here. I haven't actually successfully managed to take one of these down because if I actually go up and start throwing the head, as you can see there, they're just sort of like landing down there behind it. So this might be a bug at the minute where you can't actually take them down, or I'm just terrible, which could definitely be the case. But moving away from the tripod so I can show you this grenade, it does actually have explosive damage. just like that. It leaves a little crater behind, and they do actually go off on impact. So anything that they hit, there's no actual cooldown or anything like that. It works the same way as a bow, so you can actually charge it up and throw it further, just like that. Or you can just quickly pepper them like that. So if you do actually manage to take down a tripod, it has a chance of, when it goes down, spawning one of these things. Now this is not a cave dweller, believe it or not. This is actually a Martian right here. And the design of this, again, is just absolutely top tier. I mean, look at that face. So it's like a little test we do here. We get the villager. It will just attack on sight. I don't think the Martian's actually too strong. I mean, their main power obviously comes from the tripods. It looks like stairs are the Martian's true weakness. So remember that when you're building a base, they can't go downstairs. So once they pop out, you can just like whack them with a sword and they should go down pretty easily. And then finally right here, we do actually have the Uber pod. Now this is similar to a tripod, but I'm pretty sure it's a hell of a lot bigger. So if we go over here and spawn this in, oh wait, no, they're the same size. Is that? No, that is definitely taller. That's definitely got to be taller, surely. There's the height difference. So if the smaller tripods weren't enough, you've also got the Uber pod as well. Look at that. It's like a tripod family day out. You know, the aim isn't the best, so you do at least have some sort of chance, you know. You can sort of just walk away. I would not like... There we go. Okay, so yeah, when they actually finally do hit you, it is pretty much a one tap. Yeah, just seeing this, like if you're in survival and you just look out your window and see this, oh my god, I just love it. I love the idea of it. Like I said, these guys will just keep attacking everything. If these guys are above your base or near your base, it's going to be a really, really tough time to actually, well, not get insta-killed every time you step out the front door. We're actually going to test out how easy it is for one of these tripods to kill a warden. Now, I think these guys have around 250 health. Or like 500, but 250 hearts from what I've read. So see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't latch onto any other wildlife. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else around here. So his main target is going to be this wonky boy right here. Does he actually go for him? That's what I want to know. Oh. He's going for a chicken, a solo chicken. He's just not interested. There we go. The warden is an alien, confirmed. He's on their side. Test number 2, Uber pod. Oh my god. Versus... all these guys. Oh my god, they're punching it. This is how you take him down. Screw the grenades. This is it. This is how it's really done. One of them's joined in. Oh. Oh my god, there's the Martian. He popped out. Okay, he's dead. There we go. Look at all this loot as well. There you go. That's how you take him down. And even one of these beams as well. So there we have it, guys. I really, really hope you enjoyed that. As you can hear them behind me, they're still going strong. I'm really looking forward to see if they add any more updates with this. Maybe they pick up players and put them in like a little cage or something, just like we see in the movie. But either way, if you wanted something a little bit different than an infection or a cave dweller, this is definitely the one for you. So as I said before, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a comment and a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.